There you go. I'm live everywhere: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn. Guys, I'm live everywhere just so that you all can get your questions answered in some form or the other, right? So, guys, feel free to raise your hand on the app if you guys want to know the answers. I'll raise your hand and give you access to it. And for sure, we can talk, and for sure, we can discuss. Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Put your questions in the question section, and for sure I will reply there. Right. So let me see who is requested on to come live with me. Zara has come here, so let me give access to her. Anyone else want to come live? Feel free to come live, ask the questions, and I will surely answer your questions. Right. So yeah, let's give a couple of minutes. It takes time for people to join in. So thanks a lot, Abhijit, Komal, Ashwati, Saki for joining in. But I really don't know how many people are going to come forward and ask. Today, just doing a test if Saturday is a good day to come live or not. That was the reason. Facebook and YouTube, if you have any questions, put in the comments column and I will reply, right? So feel free to do it. But best way is to join live and be a part of it so that I can answer the questions which you have. So Facebook, YouTube, put your questions in the comments column and I will reply. Instagram, put in the question section and I'll reply. The people who are using the app, join in, raise your hand and ask your questions, or put it on a chat and ask your questions. Komal says that I'm not visible. Komal, why am I not visible? There's a small bug. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Now am I visible, Komal? I don't like that bug. Now am I visible? You're not visible. Damn it. Okay, I'm visible. Cool. Perfect. Thanks a lot for that. Yeah, sometimes you don't know what's happening. So yeah, thanks a lot for your inputs here. So now I'm back. I hope Avjit, Komal, Ashwati, Zara, and Saki has come on. So anyone else want to join live? Ask your questions. Facebook on the comments column, YouTube on the comments column, Instagram on the question section, and what else? That's it. No one has any questions today. I did a surprise visit, so maybe that's the reason why no one is prepared for it. I make sure I come every Thursday to answer your questions. Just coming to say hi. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Come on the app where you can directly join live. Instagram is not allowing me to join, so that's the reason. Shravan Kumar, hi to you too. Thanks a lot for that. So back to Sukumaran's question. If there's no questions from anyone on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, no one has any questions. So let me go back. Sumar, your question is if there is some groupism in some places, even though we are working good, will we survive? How will we survive? See, there's groupism with different kinds of people. One groupism is based on your locality, which I already told before. One groupism is based on your religion. One locality can be based on a caste, one locality based on a belief. There is so many groupisms which can happen within an organization. Saki has joined in. Saki has a question. When people join in, then I just invite them, right? Zara is asking, how do I earn? I work as a regional sales manager for Middle East and South Asia. That's the job which I do. This what I do is as a giving back to the community. So, hi Saki.
Hi, sir. How are you doing?
Good, good, good. So tell me, just came to say hi or a question or?
No, sir. I have a question.
Yeah.
So you always say na ki never compare your life with other people,
Mm-hmm.
but sometimes parents compare.
Okay.
So how to handle this
And
situation?
very good question. So
Yes.
normally what happens is, Saki, is that is parents are going to compare because the only reference parents have with you or a student with someone else is basically someone with your similar age. So what naturally parents are going to do is they don't experience your life, they don't experience what you're going through. So the natural best way for them is to compare your life with someone else so that they understand, okay, my daughter is better than the as a couple of people or lower than the couple of people. So it is natural for anyone to compare. For example, you have an old phone. When you see a new phone, you're naturally going to compare. right? So it's a
Yes,
human
sir.
tendency to compare to see which is better. So parents are going to compare. But the point here is that is how do you win over that is you have to have your plan as to how you are going to grow within that organization or within that job or whatever you're doing which your parents are comparing against. For example, your parents will say, oh, look at this girl, she's getting 90 marks and you will be getting around 70 marks. So my
Yes.
question is, if you're getting 70 marks, next exam work on so you became 75. The next exam work on again and you become 80. But as long as there's an improvement, parents will slowly begin to realize that this is the reason why it's what is happening. But then if you're still 70 and next year also you're 70, next year you go 65, then you can't win over from parents, because when you say parents, see parents, I'm 65, so I'm 70, I became 75. So they will reduce that comparison in general. That's the other point. As long as you're growing with time, your parents will stop comparing. Now, you have the uncles and the aunties of the world, right? So
Yes,
they
sir.
might come into the picture and put more fuel into your parents by saying that, you know, this, that the daughter's not doing this and that and that. Look at my daughter is here and blah, 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 blah. So there, what happens is parents come in the competition zone. Oh, my sister's daughter is doing this. My friend's son is doing this. Oh, my son is not, and they constantly compare you with that because the competition mode comes within the parents. So these are the three main reasons why the comparison just comes in. Just 1 second. The AC is very cold. So
Okay, sir.
this comparison starts working on. So how do you win over that? One is, which of the three reasons your parents are generally comparing? You got to find that. Once you
Okay.
understand that if it's the first reason, keep growing, keep improving, they will stop bothering you. Second one is that is comparing with the aunties and uncles, right, and the children's. You have to find out what the children's are going through. Maybe auntie is hitting her every day, or maybe auntie has threatened her that, if you study you will do this. Maybe her life is horrible compared to your life, so you don't know her complete life. Even the parents don't know complete life. You have seen many
Yes, sir.
many students who are making 100 marks, and one exam they get 99, they go and suicide. But you are 90 and 90 and 90 and you're still not suiciding. You are much more better off than that girl who's scoring 100 and begins to die. So sometimes comparison is not worthy comparison also,
Yes.
right? So what you got to do is to have an open discussion with your parents that, mama, I am such a student, I'm getting this much marks. Okay, I'll work on to get it to 70 to 75. Support me for that, right? Because I want
Yes,
to grow.
sir.
So focus on the growth. When you focus on the growth, generally parents can't say no,
Yes, sir.
right?
Right.
And that is the talk you should bring with your parents, that it's about growth. It's about growth. I'm trying to do my best. But then if you don't reach there also, you should have a good reasoning why you're not reaching there. So you are as, mama, I can't do this.
Yes,
I
sir.
need extra training. And that way it will add more benefits to you.
Yes, sir. Sir, me and my cousins both are in different career, but still they compare.
Yes, because they may be making more money.
Yes.
So when they are making more money, money is a comparison point. But you can always say that, mama, I'm having a more peaceful life, but she's struggling with her work.
Yes. Right.
So do you want me to be frustrated, angry, and when I come home, I come with a sad face and bring all the anger to you? Or you want me to be very peaceful the way I am right now?
Yes.
Because more the money, more the stress also comes in. And if you don't know how to manage the stress, there is another problem which comes into the picture.
Yes, sir. Right.
Clear?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
That was Shakhi. So let me see. One more person has raised a hand. Abhijit has come, so that's great. Yes, Abhijit, I've given you access to you. Oh, Abhijit is gone again. What happened, Abhijit? Abhijit, I've given you access, no? No? Okay, once again. So, guys, that's what. Feel free to come in, come live, raise your hand. Who's there in the app? Yes, Abhijit.
Hello, sir.
Hi, tell me.
Sir, how are you doing?
I'm always great and positive. How are things with you?
Sir, I am also fine. Just cope up with studies and all that stuff.
Good, good, good. Okay, have a question or a feedback or
No, no, sir. I have not have a question, but I want to just say hi to you.
just hi to me.
That's all.
Okay, perfect. Thanks a lot.
Since long time,
Yep, it's been long time or 1 week only, no?
sir. 1 week was also a long time, no?
Okay, good, 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 good. Fine, fine.
Yeah, that college assignments are going on, so
Good,
that's why there is no time for me
good,
to just hang up.
good. Carry on with that. Keep doing what you're doing and enjoy.
Yes, sir. And I have to tell you, sir, the app is doing great.
What is app is doing great? Okay, thanks a lot for the
Yes, sir.
get all the college guys to come join the app.
Yes, sir. I would
So they
love
all
to, sir. I would love to, sir.
yeah, they all know about it. What you got to do is click the share link within the app, so you also get points for getting people on board.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Surely, sir. I will do that.
You can tell them that Deek sir has an app, so that app you can ask him, go and ask live. So feel free, and they'll all join in, and they can also be a part of it
Sir, sure, sir. I will share the tab to my group
for
and
sure.
all friends.
Good,
Thank you, sir.
perfect. Thank you.
Good night, sir.
Good night. I have a question on Instagram. The question is how youth can overcome unemployment pressure given they are talented also. So nice question, word of Bharat from Instagram. So guys, I'll tell you something. First question I tell people who don't have a job, your first job is to go and get a job, right? So never ever, I don't believe in the concept of unemployment. I believe in a concept that you have a paid job and unpaid job. That's what I believe by. Unemployment is just a made up stuff. Now, the first thing is go and do a job for free if you can. Many people sit applying for jobs which is getting paid for almost 1 year, 2 year applying for jobs and sitting unemployed. I would rather say go and do something for free. Go to a job, so I'll work for free. This is my specification, this is education, let me work for free. With that 1 year of experience and an education, you will be being employed, you're more employable than anyone sitting and applying for jobs. So whenever people come and tell me that unemployment is there and all that, go work for free. Get that experience for 1 year, get that experience for 2 years, then then start applying. So naturally, what is going to happen is that is going to work it out on your favor, right? So I hope I have answered to that question. So go get a job if you can get it for free, right? So what Preeti has just messaged me something, saying something. Where is Preeti? Okay, Preeti, I'm just managing so many things together, so kindly adjust. Where's Preeti? Where's the question, Preeti? She's messaging on Instagram. So kindly answer this question. Okay. How to accept harsh and bitter? Oh, Preeti, you did ask me this question somewhere else also. How do you? I hope I've answered the question, Bharat. Right. So job is always there. How do you accept the and bitter truth of life or big changes in life without getting affected too much, without trying to find why and how it happened? Preeti, when something goes wrong and the bitter truth hits you, or the big change happens, your first job is to find out why it happened. There is a reason behind why it happened. Running away from it or not getting affected by it is going to be harder the next time. So the first step, what you got to do is find it why it happened, so that it doesn't repeat again. Because if you don't know why it happened, you're going to keep doing the same thing again. It's going to hit you back again, and then you say, "Oh, why my life is so bad?" So first point is, when the truth hits you, you have done something wrong. When the truth hits you, you have ignored some things. When the truth hits you, you have just cut corners somewhere. So what you got to naturally do is, the first step is to find out why it happened. So it's only when you find out why it happened and when you go and work on fixing the problem is when you are accepted that this bad thing has happened to me, and you are going to not be too affected by it, because you know you're going to work on growing. So only when you know why, you will work on growing. Only when when you work on growing, then slowly you'll begin to accept why it has happened. So that's how you got to do it. The truth can only be accepted and bring the changes in life, because if you don't change, your life is just going to be tougher and tougher with time, right? Guys, I'm managing Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn together, so I might have some screen issues. So sorry for that. So Preeti, I hope I've answered the question. I know you're sitting here and you have sent me on WhatsApp. So I hope I've answered the question. Anyone else want to come live and ask any question? Guys, come live, ask any question from birth to death. Instagram can ask on the question section. Okay, Preeti says she got it. Good. All thanks to God for that. So yeah, anyone else want to come live? Raise your hand. I'll give you access to come join. Vicky has joined in on the app for the first time. Vicky, just raise your hand. You can come live, cover your camera. You can give access to it. Raise your hand, ask your questions. Feel free to ask. I'll be here for another 15 more minutes. If there's no one else has any questions, then slowly I'll wind up the show and make it all easy for everyone, right? So guys, this is just a full screen mode which I go live. But yeah. So anyone else who have any questions, feel free to ask. Raise your hand on the app. Instagram, you can ask in the question section. YouTube and Facebook, who's watching, can ask in the question, can ask in the, what do you say? Can ask in the comments column, and I will surely reply. Right? That's it. Saki, come live and ask the question. No, why are asking in the comments question? You just call, just ask. It's good to discuss. In your last session, you said marrying in same profession adds value to the relationship, but sometimes it's not a good idea. One person dominates. Saki, you want to come live and ask the question? Yes or no? So that we can interact. Why I come live? So we can interact. See, I told you, right? You can have a fake account also, right? And work it out. Saki, you're coming live? No? She's not coming live. It looks like that. Anyways, good. So in my last session, you said marrying with the same profession adds value to some profession, guys, not every profession. She's coming in a few minutes. So yeah, that's good. So let her come in a few minutes and I'll take that question there. Now, Preeti has another question about loneliness. Preeti, there's many reasons for... Okay. So Preeti, I have a question. Many times I share my thoughts, my feelings, or sometimes just want to try a hug crowdly. Sometimes I have someone, but time doesn't. Sometimes I feel lonely. Okay. Now, this is kind of more about what frustration or what suppression are you getting in from your life? What are the pain which you're keeping deep into your heart? It's all these things which you're keeping into your heart is what is making you wanting someone to have a tight hug or cry loud to them. If you solve that problem, naturally, you are not going to have any issues dealing with that loneliness. For you, your loneliness is not the problem. For you, my pain which I'm taking in, I don't have anyone to share to. That is my problem more than anything else. So you got to work on that point more than that, right? So I hope, Preeti, I know I didn't give you a clear answer, but I need more information of what you're actually looking for. Yeah, Shaki, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Sir, I have the same question. Actually, you gave example of a dentist.
Mm-hmm.
But sir, I have seen people getting divorced or separated because of marrying in same profession.
It depends here, right? When two people in the same profession, maybe it's just a coincidence, I would say. But I know many people where a husband and wife is running good organizations, good NGOs, husband writing good doctors. I've seen good dentists also work on their life. So technically, I've seen two sides of the things also. But see, divorce have nothing to do with profession. Divorce is, there's many reasons for divorce, right? It could be past
Yes.
relationships, but they would blame it to the same profession. But the real reason why a husband and wife divorces, only they know the reason. But they can present a different story to the world. They can tell a different story to the parents, will know a different story, because the girl will always say that I am right and tell a story to the parents. The boy will always say that he's right and tell their story to her parents. So, did the divorce happen because of the same profession? I doubt so, because what I would believe is that when are working in the same profession, you both understand what both people are going through. You both understand that where you both stand. So it'll be more understanding. Like, for example, a doctor and an engineer marries, it's very
Yes.
difficult for an engineer to understand doctor's life. Right? Because
Yes.
doctor might have commitment, doctors, the patient might call for no, but engineers, like, they're just going to work from morning to afternoon and they're done, or evening and they're done with the responsibility. But then when a doctor is working, COVID happened. Both the doctors have to be whole time in the thing. The wife will understand that,
Yes.
right?
Right.
So it's not same profession
Right, sir.
leads to divorce. Divorce have many other reasons, never the profession. But then money can create an issue. Maybe the girl is making more, that hits the boy's ego. Maybe the boy is making more, that hits the girl ego, and that could create a fight between a husband and wife, and it can go worse.
Okay.
Right? So there's many reasons backed up
Yes, sir.
divorce. You can't pinpoint that divorce happened because of same profession.
Yes.
Clear?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Perfect. All thanks to God. There you go. Vicky has come on. So Vicky is new to this. Abhijit, come live and ask your question. Why are you guys asking the question section? Yes, Vicky. Vicky?
Hello,
Yeah.
sir. Are
Hi.
you able to hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Sir, in college days, I used to be an introvert,
Okay.
and many of them advised that you should speak yourself, should speak somewhat little bit while moving into a new workplace or something.
Mhm.
So I faked. I just started behaving like an extrovert and just talking with the people for unnecessary reasons. Now
Mhm.
I feel like I lost myself.
Correct.
So, so I'm even though the workplace is good, all other things are good. I feel I kind of lost myself. I'm not behaving myself.
Correct.
So it's that changing from because I had already behaved with the people uh, and with the people in different way. Now, if I change myself to a new way, uh, so what will happen? How I could change myself?
Good, Vicky. You're. See, I keep telling people this very, very clearly. If you're a happy introvert, be a happy introvert. If you're a happy extrovert, be a happy extrovert. Right? See, this is what I tell people, that when you start changing from an introvert to an extrovert, it creates a lot of character issues. It creates a lot of internal conscious issues. It creates a lot of that confusion which you're actually going through. My suggestion: go back to being an introvert, right? Because that's what how your brain wiring is done, right? That's how your mindset is being made. At the end of the day, I tell people that there are professions which are there for introverts, there are professions which are there for extroverts. So introverts, accountancy, um, what do you say, accountancy, finance, good creative people, engineers, all these very core engineers, designs, all those people are generally introvert, right? So Vicky, now you have changed your character. All what you got to do is to slowly reduce it back to being an introvert, because you have slowly made up yourself as an extrovert. Now slowly bring back to the introvert. Find out what profession you are in now. Vicky, what profession are you in now? Vicky, you're muted if you're talking. Vicky, what profession are you in? He's gone. God, he's gone. You're muted, Vicky, if you're talking. I hope it's all good on the other side. People, all good? Vicky, I can't hear you. You're saying something, you're muted. Vicky. Hey, do I look this way better? No. Vicky. God. My fever just a little bit reduced. So yeah, I'm still having a little bit of cold from the fever. Fever's good, but what happened to Vicky? You're muted, Vicky, unmute yourself, please. Anyways, he might be there, or he might be staying quiet. So get back to being an introvert, or maybe he became an introvert. He just shut down his audio. So yeah, Vicky, that's the first step. See, the guys, this is the main reason I tell most of you. If you're an introvert, happy introvert, please be an introvert and find a career which relates to introversion. If you start flipping, you are going to have issues with that. And finally, the doctors will find some mental issues which you have, and then you're just going to go for a round and it's going to work against you, right? Vicky, you're there? Come on, Vicky. This is not good. I don't know how to kick you out also. But anyways, he'll come back. Let me remove him and see what happens. Vicky, come back if you're there. That's it. Anyone else have any questions? No, nothing on Instagram, nothing on YouTube or Facebook. Deek, I can't hear you. Just come again back, Vicky. Vicky, you can hear me now? Vicky, you can hear me now? Is there any hearing issues on the app? Please let me know. Vicky, but just unmute your mic, no? So that at least I can hear you. Okay, I'll unmute and mute myself. Vicky, now you can hear me? Why is that he can't hear me? No. What does meaning no? You guys can't hear me? You guys can't hear me? Oh God. I don't know what happened to these app words in a while. My voice shouldn't be heard by people. That's all I can say. It's audible. Okay, I can hear you. Fine. Yes, we can hear you. We can. So, okay, you guys can all hear me. But Vicky can't hear me. Why is that? God only knows. Anyways, sometimes good messages, God comes up and interrupts it. So, yeah, whoever has joined in, or Mahima has come in here. So Mahima, if you have any questions, join in and ask any question from birth to death. Preeti did ask me a question on the chat. Where's Preeti gone? Is so many people afraid for marriage, then what message you give them? The self-bad. Okay. Now, the best example, Preeti, since you're a Hindu, I would say first you become Sita, Ram will come. Right? That is a typical dialogue I tell everyone. But what happens is most people do Ravan stuff and then they expect they to have a Sita in their life. It doesn't work out that way. Now, the past experiences which you talk about, there are many reasons of their past experience. What their bad experience? Is it their personal bad experience you're talking about? They had a lot of breakup, they had a lot of that. Then obviously they're going to fear of marriage. If it is their family members breakup and all that they have seen and they're feeling, that is two different scenarios here why people are running away from marriage. First of all, most of the youth, they think that they lose their freedom after marriage. Yes, a certain level, you lose that independence which you have, but then you have a counterpart which makes a big impact in your life, which can complement and make your growth much more faster than you walking alone. As the great people say, right? If you walk alone, what's that? Someone said you walk alone, you can go to a certain extent, but you walk as a group, you can achieve much more greatness. And that's what marriage does, right? So Vicky has come back again. Let's see. Preeti, I would really love for you to come live. Maybe we will do this separate. I think what I'll do is I'll do a separate topic on marriage. I think many people will be interested on that marriage stuff again, because I think one of the most watched show. Yes, Vicky, you're back again.
Yes, Deek, could you able to hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. So what I was saying is the best step for you first is to, I don't know how far you heard my talk with regards to introversion. What did you hear? Do you remember? Like what did I tell? Vicky? Vicky. He's gone again. What's the problem with Vicky? Vicky, you're there? Where's Vicky? Guys, I'm Instagram. I'm live on my app. So yeah, if you want to join, download the Liap app, come to the app, or visit myliap.org. Come to the app, go to the Deeks Zone hub, and then you can come live and chat with me, right? Vicky is gone again. So I don't know what's the problem with Vicky, but that is what the problem is. Vicky is, yes, do a marriage wala topic. Everyone is interested about the marriage wala topic. Okay, guys, I will find out a day. Video is not visible. What's this, man? There's some bug or the other with this app. And sometimes I feel like best to do it on Zoom. so that anyone can, join in and be a part of it. But then, you know, it doesn't work out well in the other side of things, right? So, I totally went out. Oh God. Yeah. Yes, done, sir. We'll do that, guys. Yeah. So, Preeti, when you're ready next time, we will do that. Do the marriage wala topic. Yes, I will work on and do that. Geeta has a question. How to overcome nervousness, fear while giving an interview? My first tip I always tell people is go to an interview such that you're okay to lose that job. Because when you have a deep expectation that I want to win this job and get through this job, normally nervousness starts coming in. So the first step is you'd got to work it out there. So marriage wala topic I'll surely do. I'll work it out. And there's many doubts in marriage. Seems like I did a good talk. I did a show with my wife. We are not visible again. Come on, guys. I don't know what's the problem. I have to figure it out. But I think on YouTube and Facebook, all my videos are there. So yeah. So back to that overcome. So first thing is go to a job so that you don't lose. Go to an interview so that you're willing to lose the interview. So then there's a natural confidence comes that if I win also, if I lose also, it doesn't make any difference. The other thing is know about your CV quite very well, because CV is the only thing why people judge. Make sure you have clarity. Before going for an interview, go and find out which are the most important topics which they're going to ask you the questions. Prepare your questions accordingly. Go and research about the company, because sometimes the company questions will come, and then slowly work it out. It's a very general question, Geetika, you have asked, but then if you go to my YouTube, go to Deek Parshni, search for interview. I've done a 2-hour video about interviews. Everything about interviews there. If you don't know, DM me and I will send you the link of that, right? That clearly talks. Marriage wala topic, many people are telling, message me, I will give you a video on marriage wala topic. There is 2 days I did, like almost 4 hours of marriage wala topic is there. But anyways, you have asked for it, I'll do it once again. That is one of the most watched. So after 25th December, do the marriage. Yeah, I will do it on January then, because by then I'll be free, totally free, and I'll work it out there, right? So yeah, for sure. You know what I'm going to see, as I told you, right now I'm just working on ASK DEEK to see how the system is working and all that. If I'm live everywhere so that everyone has a fair exposure on that. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to work on 3 different applications together. So many things I'm learning with time. Once I figure out this ASK DEEK properly, then for sure I'll be working on the topic base. So it'll be much more professional. I'll be standing up. You'll have a better background and all that thing, right? So marriage wala topic will be coming soon. There's anxiety wala topic, or there's many topics which I need to step in also. By the way, anyone else want to come live? Sir, I'm Vicky Cloud. You gave me the solution. I have lost. I'm a software developer. Komal is saying, please do the session. Ria ma'am will be. Yeah, last time I did it with her. And so that you can ask her questions also. And we'll work it out, right? So I'm Vicky. Could you please give me a solution? Internet I've lost. So Vicky, I've already told this solution, right? So first thing, what you got to do is to go back and be that extrovert in the best possible way. Sorry, go and be. So first I told introvert and extrovert. If you're a happy introvert, be a happy introvert. If you're a happy extrovert, be a happy extrovert. Never ever move from one introvert to an extrovert. You're going to have all the introduction which you're going through. So what you got to do is to slowly come back to your introvertness. Yes, you've been extrovert, faking extrovertism. But then start reducing it, and come back to your introvertism, so that you are back to your old self, you're back to your old character, and you're back to your old stuff. That's how you got to do it, Vicky. If it's still a serious problem, send me a private message and we can discuss and do it in detail, right? That's it, guys. I have a talk with Komal. I'll just call you right now. There are many people who are joining the organization Liab. So there's a lot of calls which I have with a lot of people. So I'll be continuing to doing that. So thank you all. 1 hour I've come. I hope I've answered few important questions today. I'll try my best to come more live so you all get the answers. Hopefully. Next week I might come to India. Not very sure. If I'm coming to India, then you can join live and on Instagram and all that. Then I'll come more live on Instagram so people can join live and ask me questions, right? So thank you everyone. Gitika, there's a lot of questions you're asking me. Message me personally and we can discuss. Or come on the app and next live call also we can do it, right? So thank you everyone. Oh, someone has sent me. Preeti has come in finally. Come on. So let's see. I'll finish. Komal, let me finish Preeti and I'll come back. Let's see. Preeti, I have accepted your request. Yeah, Preeti. Unmute yourself. The shoulder is here to cry out. Yes, okay. Where's Preeti? Preeti, you have to unmute yourself. You have to click that mute button. You're muted somehow. See, bringing Ria for this live session, my kid is there, so I need to figure out how to get that through, right? Preeti, you're there? You have to unmute yourself to come in. Only then I can talk to you. If not, it is difficult to talk to you. Preeti, we can do it later, right? Because I've committed my talk with some other people. After it's almost 1 hour I'm talking. I think so. 7. No, it's only half an hour I'm talking, no? Okay, carry on. Preeti, where are you? You're muted. I can't get you. You're muted. People are sending me a request here. Guys, I don't think I can accept request here. My Instagram, my voice is going to go. Hey, Preeti. You're muted. Unmute yourself. There is a mute mic button. You got to click that mic button. You have to click the mic button. You're still muted. There is a mic button. Camera, beside the mic, there is a mic button. Until you don't figure that out, it's difficult for me to. Oh, Preeti, let's discuss this personally. I think it's more of a personal question. Let's just discuss it personally. Message me on Instagram. Oh, sorry, message me on WhatsApp and we can discuss. Okay. I'm not audible. Yes. See, that's what happens. Instagram, if I invite someone, my voice just goes off, right? So that's it. I hope, Vicky, you got the answer, and I'll just slowly sign off. I think that's it. No one else has any more questions further on. And so I will slowly wind up the show. Thank you, Instagram, for this call. So see you. Bye-bye. Enjoy. This is not that interesting, right? So do I share or discard the video? Okay, so that's it, guys. Anything else? Anyone else has any other questions? So what's my WhatsApp number? 0097156 562 0097156 00971562996 That's my number. Make sure you put both the zeros so you get me there, right? So that's it, guys. Thank you all, and we'll surely touch base again. Keep you posted, and Facebook, YouTube, everyone here. Thanks a lot. I'll be just winding up the show. It is a pleasure for having you all here, and see you all shortly, right?